Xavier, just to get in twice there. I think you broke a single season record for Eric Dickerson at 19. Just kind of what today meant for you, and for to kind of finish it off like this at home.
It just was an honor, to play with these guys, man, and just look at the struggle we done been through. So the records, I love the record, but the win was even better. 10-2, I never got to experience that ever since playing football. So super excited, happy for our team, trying to get to 11 wins.
Where do you think the spark came in the fourth quarter after the big third quarter from Tulane?
We just when the fourth quarter come around, we all meet up and we put our fours up and we kind of just rallied with each other. Lante kind of brought it and he was like, "Hey man, we gonna get y'all a stop." I said, "Okay, y'all give us a stop. We can go down and score." And we kind of just rallied off each other, which we've been doing all year. So that was a great thing to do.
Pat, what was said in the fourth quarter? It seemed like the light kind of came on just for everybody, but it was a big opportunity for the defense.
Really for the defense, just to rely back on the training. We know what we're capable of. We know what our offense could do, so we knew all we had to do was get a stop, and everything would be good.
What did you see on this? I think there were 2 fourth downs you guys stopped him on. The first one was right at the goal line, and then the second one, he just kind of threw it out to nowhere. I mean, what did you see on both of those plays?
We watched a ton of film on him,
Yeah.
so we kind of knew exactly what he was going to do, what he likes, what he's comfortable with, so we were prepared for it.
I mean, Xavier, when you decided to come here, SMU was 1-11. Have you had time to be able to think about what it means to now be at 10 wins for the first time since '84?
I was thinking about that last night. I was talking to Prochet and Rodney, and we just looked back at it and was like, man, how did we even get here? That took a lot for us to come, to a 1-11 program who has been in the slump for a while, but we believed in this school and we believed in each other. Honestly, we all helped each other recruit during the recruit. Didn't know each other at all, and everybody was just active, on Twitter, DMing each other, hey, let's start something new at SMU. And ever since we got here, this is what we always wanted to do, and what better time to do it our senior year.
Yeah, I talked to James before the year, and he just seemed so confident.
Oh, we had the confidence. It's just, we looked at the hard work we've put in. It was going into this off season, that was the standard, We was tired of losing. We wasn't going to accept that this year, and we have some good guys. We have some good guys on this team, and everybody bought in. And I can't say that from previous years that everyone was bought in, but this year, everybody's bought in, and we just love winning.
What makes people buy in? What kind of, you said it didn't happen in previous years. What was the difference this year to make people buy in?
Trust. I feel like trust was a big thing. That's one thing Coach Dykes, when he first came in, he rubbed us the right way. He came in with open arms, not trying to force anybody to do anything, and he just grew on us fast. And we could tell what type of coach he was. He just wanted to win, and that's all we wanted to do. We didn't do too much extra. We worked hard. We practiced harder, and we was closer. We had a closer bond. This is the first team that I feel like I was just extremely close with everybody on the offense and defensive ball, and I feel like that helps. That transitions on the field a lot.
You mentioned that you guys went through some hard times. Were there any, especially from those first couple of years, any specific stories that you remember of just, man, this is really hard, are we going to be able to do this?
My freshman year, we went to Memphis and they hung 70 on us, week 2 and 10, and I'm sitting there did I make the wrong decision? Is this the place for me? And I wrote it out, and good things happened. Good things been happening for our program, and the crazy thing about it is it's not gonna stop when we leave. This is standard now, so expect SMU to keep on going up.
You said you wrote it down. What do you mean?
You wrote it down.
Yeah.
I think you mean you stayed the course, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just I just stayed down. I trusted the program. I trusted the process, and it paid off.
Pat, I remember you telling the story about the last game of last year and how everybody had this certain feeling. Take me back to that, and then take me into how you parlayed that into where you are today.
Last year, we went to Tulsa. We lost. That was I never felt so low at a point in my life. I felt we had the game. It was just we made so many mistakes. But turn around next week, we were back grinding in the weight room, working extremely hard. Everyone's been held accountable, so it really started off in the off season.
Xavier, and you talked about that conversation you had last night with Rodney and James. Where is that, like in your team hotel, or were you guys?
We just in the team hotel,
Yeah.
just thinking about all the stuff we've been through. So that conversation comes up a lot actually, but it so happened to be it's gonna be our last game at Ford Stadium. So we just talked about everything we've been through, and we didn't want that bitter taste in our mouth again. Listen, we was chasing go undefeated. I never been undefeated at home, so it was just it all played out well.
Patrick, I mean, you were at a Power 5 school, and you kind of chose to step into this situation, and even though you knew that there was a big rebuild kind of underway, I mean, why did you decide to do that, and how do you think it's paid off?
Just from the relationship I had with Coach Kane, then I met Coach Dykes. I seen the family type of man Coach Dykes was. So when you have a coach that's willing to really fight for you, that means a lot. So he was a great family man that rubbed me the right way.
And do you guys feel like, just having coaches that'll fight for you, I mean, how important is that to building a program?
I think it's very important because, that's building trust. When you have coaches letting you know that they love you, they'll do anything for you. And it's not just words, like you actually feel it. Like I actually feel the love from Coach Dykes and all my other coaches.
And when you go 5-7, is that something that stays with you, that you know that because these guys will fight for you last year, that success is around the corner?
Yes, sir.
What do you think meant for Myron to get in? Because he hadn't had it this year, but to get, I think he was injured the last couple of weeks, to
Yeah.
kind of come back and have that today.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game. I said, "Gee, get you one."
Yeah.
Like, why not? This is our senior year. I want you to score bad and start the game off the right way.
Do you say anything to him after, either of you?
He just gave me a big hug and smiled. He said, "I told you I got you." I said, "Man, I'm happy for you." So happy. That's one of the most, like, he works so hard. Like, he works so hard, extremely hard. He's a great friend. He's a great brother. Like, when we leave here, he'll still be my brother for life. So I'm excited about him. And thank you, Pat Nelson, for believing in us and coming to play for us, brother.
X play selfish running back for about 30 seconds. How does it feel to know that you're above Eric Dickerson?
That's major. That's major because I was just watching. Eric Dixon was on the top 100 in the NFL, and James came. He was like, "Man, you just did some GOAT type stuff, man." And I was just like, I'm excited. Like I didn't know what to say. I just say that my hard work paid off, and when I was in that dark hole, I look back to those times where everything wasn't good, and now I look up now and I'm like, I finally did everything I wanted to say I wanted to do at SMU. So I'm excited about that.
Y'all getting the bowl game. What are some of the emotions that are coming through, coming into that game?
We just ready to be around each other some more. That's the most exciting thing about it. Like, we not ready to be done. Like, my coach was telling me we got 15 more practices. We amped up about that. We get to be around each other a little more, and we gonna go win. We want 11 wins. So whoever we play, just know we ain't coming to lose.
What do you guys think it means for the young guys when you guys set president, like going 10-2 in the season, like turning the program around?
I think it's a big thing. That's setting the culture, letting them know like nothing, no undefeated season. Every we have to win. We have to win on that. We have to win. So now the young guys see that, they know the standard, and everyone's going to be held accountable.
Now, how are you guys going to celebrate?
Like tonight. Tonight, how we gonna celebrate tonight?
Yeah.
The dumb way.